I think it's important not to change too much because of people has to feel safe and know what to do. But of course, the performance has to be much better than the last match. We will never change, but we will try to improve, and that's the main challenge now.
In some ways, your job is quite straightforward. You know, you have to score at least 3 goals. Do you have to be patient though?
It's important to be patient because you can't just go in straight in attack and just be there without defending. It starts with good defending always, and if you see the first goal, it's good defending. We win the ball in a good area, and we go straight in the attack and take them unbalanced and score the goal. So I think when I see back to the last game, it's 2 things that we need to improve. It's defending, and it's about also to don't lose the ball in dangerous areas like we did in that game. We have to do that better, and if we do that, we will create more chances, and we know that we score goals. That's this team has done it many times to score 3 and more, and that's have been our main task this week.
The players here are used to playing European games at Celtic Park. Before the game against Reykjavik, you talked about the pitch being magnificent, and it was a good result. But will it be a disadvantage in any way, do you feel, playing here tomorrow night as opposed to at Celtic Park?
I haven't used any energy of that because I haven't been to Celtic Park. So
I suppose the players are used to
yeah,
that though.
yeah, maybe, but you haven't thought of it that in that way. And as I said, the atmosphere was very good last time against Reykjavik, and the pitch is unbelievable. So for me, that's no excuse.
Ronny, how have you coped with the last week since the result? You personally.
Yeah. No, as Thursday was a hard day, of course, but I have many days like that in my career. That's how it be to be a football player. It's in its life also. You get some hard days, like in Wednesday. That gets you reflecting, and you have to use your experience in what's important to turn it around and bounce back. And I think it's always something positive with the negative. And for me, I've been thinking a lot, and I think it's also important now that we've done everything this week to get a lot of energy into the game, because that was the most disappointing for me. That we have to see a team that is going on the pitch and show emotions and show energy, and in the end of the game we was lack of confidence and were very passive. So tomorrow I want to see a team who really goes out there and looking forward to the game. We have everything to win. If we can turn this around, that will be massive, and a massive night. It will be the best night maybe of my life. Some of the journalists are saying that maybe have some kids. That was important as well, but it will be, of course, straight after that unbelievable night. So that's what we are wanting and dreaming of. But behind that, it needs a good performance.
I've spoken to you before about it being a very short honeymoon period for a Celtic manager, and there's no grey areas. There's either win or if you lose, it's a disaster. Have you learned from what happened last week? Not just about the team, but about Celtic and what follows Celtic.
Yeah, but this is the same thing in every club. If you lose, it's a disaster, but it's a bigger disaster here. Of course, I understand that, but I have to manage that in the same way. I can't go after and think of disaster. I have to think what we do then and how we're going to improve it. And I think the boys have been working good this week. We have been talking a lot of it, and now we are looking forward to the game. And then we'll see the performance tomorrow. We have to work out for that.
Can we expect Celtic going all-out attack tomorrow?
We're gonna, of course, we do that every time at home. If you can ask me that question every time, at home you're gonna go out and attack, and we will do that tomorrow as well. But we don't have to do it with also defending.
It's a crucial 90 minutes, though, isn't it? Not only for Celtic, but you feel it's a crucial 90 minutes in your career as well.
Yeah, it's an important game. Of course it is. So I'm looking forward to it. But first of all, I just want a revenge for what we saw the last Wednesday, and see a compact, good team who work together and really enjoy playing football. And we start with that. And if if we get it going and get a goal in the first half, it gets stressed, and we have a chance.
You talked about the energy levels last week, Ronnie. Was it not just down to being down to 10 men for the second half? Was there more to it than that?
Of course, that's what not positive. It's hard to defend away with 10 men, and we do it in spells. We do it quite well, but we lose our heads sometimes and gets looked stressed and concede too many chances, big chances. So that's been working on this week, and that's what we're going to work on the rest of the year. I know how my team going to play, and I'm never going to change for that. What I have to improve, we have to improve all the time. And that's what you have to also think of, that I've been there for 6 weeks. I'm not Messias, but I will work hard all the time together with the team and my staff, and in the end I know we're going to succeed. But it was a hard learning night on Wednesday, and that's what we're going to go out now and show the fans that we really want this.
How surprised were you by your team's performance last week?
Yes, surprised, but of course I'm surprised, and I didn't want it. But I've always also experienced this many times in football, that the big nights incoming, and it's lack of energy. You want too much. Sometimes you just want too much. You know how big this game is for everybody. For me, working night and day to get this perfect, and the same with the staff and also the players. And then in the end, when the nights is coming, sometimes you are just doing too much. And I think that's something we have done with it this week. So get from the laughter again, feel happy and enjoyment when you're training, feel enjoyment on the pitch. And then we know the skills, what's in the team, and that's my task, and I'm really looking forward. It's fantastic opportunity to show what you're able to.
What steps have you taken to make your instructions clearer this week? Because you spoke about perhaps not being as clear last week.
I think I've been quite clear the whole time from the start what we're gonna do and how we're gonna play. But again, it's not like you can just read in the newspaper and what we're gonna do, and then you're gonna do it. You have to try, and then you have to learn. Sometimes you do good things, sometimes you do bad things. In the end, when you have a lot of experience together and as an individual, you will then grow and get good performances. Now was a bad day. We had good spells. Reykjavik first half was good. Was also some good attacks in the game in Warsaw, but in the end, I think it's the most disappointing. As I said, was I want to see more enjoyment and energy on the pitch, and that's what I want to see tomorrow.
Can I ask you, Ronny, what do you mean by energy? Is that physical energy?
Yeah, it's commitment and desire to win, desire to fight for each other, desire to be a team, and I think somebody has told me. Have a Celtic heart. I think that's just a fantastic expression, and I've seen it before when you just see that you attack them, and they just, everybody's feeling free. They're just wanting to attack and wanting to do things, and that was a lack of in the game in Warsaw, and that's what will be there tomorrow.
Sorry, Ronny, surely as professionals they should have that ingrained in them, though. Are you surprised about that?
So, no, but it's not about not wanted. It's not to get it out. It's nobody playing in front of 30,000 people don't want to play good in a Champions League match. So that we have to get away at once. It's about passive. You feel passive. You don't feel that you're on the edge, and you get a little bit frightened, and then you're just standing there. And we have to get in attack in our heads, and we have to look forward to the game. And then the good skills are coming in front of us instead of the bad.
What's your team news, Ronny? Team news? Any more doubts?
Everybody is fit now, except a couple, 3 players we know that have been out for a long time. But it's nothing new. That's good that we have a good squad.
Ronny, on the eve of this game, there's been a reported bid for Chris Commons. Can you shed any light on this at all?
What?
A reported bid for Chris Commons. Could you?
That is new. I haven't heard anything about that. So
obviously something you desperately want to keep for this season.
Yeah, Chris is an important player for me.
Is it a worry for you, Ronny, that if Celtic do get out the Champions League, it's more likely you will lose players like Commons and Van Dijk and Matthews and Foster.
Yeah, I never worry about those things. Never. You know, it's about the team. When the team is performing, then you get good individuals. When the team is bad, you get bad individuals. First of all, now get the team up and going, and then we'll see what kind of performance we do tomorrow. And if we have players then, so we get big bids on and can reinvest the money in, okay, then we can build new superstars, new good players. That's how football is. And but of course we need consistency in the team. But I think that's good so far.
How important is it for you to get new players in?
We are working all the time on that. We could have players here now if we wanted, but I want to be sure that is the right players, and we need players that could get out the style of playing I want to do. And I rather wait and just doing panic things. But I know the club wants to get players in. I want to do it, and we're working every night, every day now to make the right choices and get the right players in.
Do you feel, Ronny, that if you don't qualify for the next stage, you're not going to be able to attract the players that you want?
I don't think so. Of course, that's a positive thing with Champions League. Everything is important with Champions League, but first of all, it's the experience you get and the opportunity to show the fans playing against the best teams and what that is. But we have to. If we don't succeed with that, we have to work from there and build a team so strong that we are in a better situation next year than we are this year. So we'll see, but I haven't given up. It's possible, and we're looking forward to the game tomorrow.
How difficult is it for you that two so important matches come right after you take it over the club?
One more time.
Hvor vanskelig er det for deg at disse kampene kommer så tidlig? Altså disse kvalifiseringer som har så mye å si for
Of course, it's coming quick. But we knew that, so that's what we have prepared for. So again, we have done a lot of good things, but there was a bad night on last Wednesday, and that's where we are now, and that's there we will have to work from.